Alright, it is time for day 7 of our FFY1-Life Krieg. So, we got that Crux last time, we have our bolt gun that we got, which was pretty funny, we have that Blood of Terra from going back and killing Terra real quick. We used a Twister for a little bit to farm the Crux, and honestly Twister felt kind of funny, so might tinker with that a little bit at some point. We have a BA Sickle. I don't know if I have the gusto to run a melee build yet today. I also noticed that I missed out on Blood Trance here, which increases rampage duration but provides a small amount of total damage resistance, which, like, DR is good, but I don't know if I want to be locked into our BuzzX rampage when Release the Beast is just funny to spam. So, like, kind of back and forth on that a little bit. Probably won't be running that at least for a while, if I run it at all. And yeah, hopefully just some forward progress, shooting dudes, making progress, getting damage all done and stuff. Let's walk forward for a little bit. We are at Brick right now. I want to at least get to Iridium Blight so that we have our pistol and rocket farm unlocked. And then question mark, maybe just farm XP to level 80 and then do Digipeak stuff. Should be fun. Probably will need to do some slagging. Although, hold on, Bloodbath, kinda bloodbathing it up a little bit. Also, the extra fire rate from having a broken shield was nice. Going down instantly, not so cool. Like, don't do this to me, please. Mr. Reflecto shield is not the best thing to see at the very start of our day. Alright. Hopefully we can just walk around for a little bit. You know, we're reasonably tanky when we're not reflecting all of our damage back into our own mouth, I gotta say. That is pretty nice. And the XP is coming in pretty quick, so the XP farm's probably not going to be too bad on this character. Hold on, let me loop around this guy. Get Bloodbath on you. Just kidding. Bloodbath on you. I don't like it. I don't like the Reflect. The Reflect is scary. My Fight for Your Life timer is going to get short if I keep running into Ironclads and stuff. I don't really like that. Bolt gun, go. Can't reflect this. Okay, we might have to use that for all the Ironclads we see from now on. Why so many reflectives? That midget had a reflect shield on. Don't do this to me, please, game. Not today. What a horrible way to die that'd be. I'm not sure if I want to even push bunker now. This is scary. Alright, let's go ahead and stack up our Bloodlust a little bit. Do you have a reflect shield too? Why? Why is every third human being reflective? This is horrible. I hate this. This makes this so much more stressful. Okay, at least Jack Clone didn't have one, but like, come on. This is fine. Random loot midget. I think we're at the next threshold for pearls until like OP3. So we could probably get a cool rocket launcher now when we get to Iridium Blight. Why is it spicy? Is how I feel right now. Alright, I don't remember if Crux does grenade splash. Oh, this sucks. Oh, that sucks a lot. I need a friend. I need a friend that's not the giant fat constructor. Warloader might be okay. I just have to wait on my timer now. Is that a nuke? One. Right, we're good. Good. Bloodbath has been procced. Boss is not reflecting. This isn't the. This is just a basic constructor. But he's not trolling us yet. Why did he go for a stomp? He was so close. What? Alright, we're good. We have Bloodbath. Hey, presto. We're open. Please stop. Please, just let me through. This is really just a terrifying mix of everything is fine and then everything is not fine just right away. Get out of here, please. Try to proc Bloodbath. There we go. Please don't reflect me. I will cry. Thank you. Very cool. Let me in. I just need to get done with the bunker and control core, and then I can be not as stressed out. Still stressed, but not as much. Once again, being able to immediately fight the autocannons while they're spawning in is pretty cool. Definitely a big upside of the mod. As long as you can handle the dying thing, the rest of it's pretty cool. Don't do that. Hold it down. Bunker has less health than a lot of other mobs in this mod. Kind of, thank goodness. Stop. Did we get anything? We got a sham. And there's still a turret. Stop. Okay, now we're good. I don't like that. Oh, right. And control core mobs are, like, gassed up beyond normal means, too. So these will be, like, loader times 2s. That's fun. I mean, if we can get the ball rolling, we really get the ball rolling. Really just lean into the yeehaw. Please drop your shield. Please drop your shield, thank you. I am surrounded by dense boys. I need Bloodbath. I also apparently need my shield to be down all the time. Maybe I do get a Rough Rider and swap that out for my survival pack. Because that fire rate buff is insanely good. Alright, we've got one baby turret alive. We're just cycling the War and BA loaders right now. And we're done. Cool. Alright. We've done it. Lobby is free. Dobby can go farm Geary for 1,000 years instead. I still really think that Demong should have appeared in the rest of UVHM. They're just such a cool mob. And to have Bully Rots be everywhere as like this new unique mob, but not to have Demongs everywhere. Like, this is such a cool creature to just leave in one map that most people pass through and never actually like stop to do combat in. Maybe it's just me, but I would have loved to have seen them elsewhere. The gearying begins. I know that it can seem a little debatable on whether or not you should use spawn multiplier and stuff on him, but it's such a slow, tedious process that I'm okay with it personally. This is also why I have some flexibility in the rules for the run, so if you don't personally like this, you can just not do it. It's totally fair. Oh right, the Norfleet drops. Interesting. Could be funny. That would be really funny. Do I just go farm XP? Maybe I just go farm XP. Yeah, we can just do that. And then question mark, rush, digipeak, question mark, progress, process, something? I don't know. Well, I mean, we have... Okay, here's the thing. Pistols, rocket launchers, and shotguns. We have all three of those unlocked, and those are like the main damage types I'm really going to crutch on for early peak. And then when we get into like OP3 territory, Geary will start to drop like every item type. So I'm thinking that would probably cover us. I'll have to get a new Crux for sure. But kind of just might be okay. Bad Maw does exist. We could, as long as he doesn't just annihilate me somehow. That'd be really awkward. 25 Bad Maw at the same time. Let's try one Bad Maw. See how one Bad Maw feels. Save quit and then bump it up. Is this a good idea? I don't know. Oh, he's kind of thick. Interesting. I have a spawn multiplier on. Oh, I'm committed. Let's do it. Well, we didn't die. This might be the move. Holy junk on the floor, Batman. You know what doesn't require new gear? BA Sickle. Hold on, let's go to respec. Try that. Alright, so for melee, a little bit of tankiness, a little bit of damage, a lot of bit of damage, a lot more damage. Melee, that's so much extra health. Jeez. Alright, cool. A bunch of health regen while action skill is active. Blood trance is nice. Yeah, we can use some duration, I guess. I'm not gonna be too afraid, hopefully. Explosion, pull the pen. Buzz X. I don't know how good Light the Fuse is. I'm not gonna find out during a 1-Life. So let's just do this. What's our max health? Oh. Yes. That is what our max health is. It is yes. How's our damage? Maybe I get a melee shield. Do I need a melee shield? It wouldn't hurt. I do have that big thumper. Okay, so we're at a cool 66,757 max health. That seems reliable. Alright, now that I know how it performs against melee mobs, let's go into Bloodshot, where actual problems are. Because gun mobs are 1,000 times more scary than anything out here. Alright, shoot me gently, please. Oh, alright, I like it. I slagged myself, but... Oh, okay, we're good. This feels pretty fine. Feel the blood is stupid. Okay, cool. Noted. Noted, noted, noted. Okay. Small moral dilemma with the Bad Mob farm. It's really easy, but it does feel pretty cheap. I mean, it is 25 Bad Moths just spawning back to back to back, barely able to get their bearings before I just start throwing at them. But also, whenever I eventually spawn in here, you'll see that I can just shoot the guy, pop the buzz axe, and then just start chucking, and he just doesn't really like get a choice in the matter. Like, he's just going to die. There's no saving him. So it feels odd. So maybe you don't do this if it feels cheap to you. But also, like, you know, a little bit. Oh. Holy war crime, Batman. Is this allowed? That's a lot of damage. Alright, so this is how much damage? We got a tick here. We got a tick here. Tick here. Boom. 1,000. Wait. Wait. Hundreds. Thousands. Millions. Billions. Trillions. 84 trillion damage. Jesus Christ. Alright. There we go. Max level achieved. I guess from here it's just gearing time and then opening up peak, because kind of why not, you know? Sure, let's do that today. That was definitely in the plan. Do the first 3 OP levels have anything that's truly scary? I don't think so. I'd hate to find out the wrong way though. But I'm wondering if melee would work for it. Okay. This is our life choices so far. Wanderlust, Undertaker, Fire Norfleet, Defiler, Endless. Maybe swap out the shield, but Love Thumper for a little bit, just to see how that goes. Yeah. Let's go get a shotgun. Just a crux. Carnage. Actually, you know... Ooh, Carnage. I don't have anything for Airborns, though. Maybe Crux and Carnage. Well, there we go. Alright. Well, this might be us. Hopefully this doesn't involve dying and just involves progress. Worst case, I'll just do damage resistance about it and hopefully not die too much. Or at all, really, I guess is the thing. 3 hits to kill a Pupskag. We'll see how this goes. Okay, feel the blood. Feel the blood makes it better. Okay, we're kind of bullying now. Did I just need bloodlust stacks? Also, I didn't even change my build. We have nothing spec'd into Right Tree, even though I really sing the praises of Right Tree. So that's interesting as a life choice. So hopefully it'll pan out. Oh. Jeez, alright. Well, we can deal with those, I guess. There seems to be a piercing thing with the Buzz Axe doing stuff. I wonder if I could board bite. Wait, that's a horrible idea. But that'd be kind of funny. Also, I almost blew myself up. But that's a horrible idea, but it'd be very funny if I could do that. Mayhaps we will test. Ooh. Imagine if I had a big thumper. Actually, you know what? No, imagine if I had a Hide of Terra. That's the real answer. That would go insane here. Hide of Terra would be a huge upgrade. I don't like what you have. Okay, we got rid of him. We kind of just get to have fun. Like, we get to have a good amount of fun. Is it stressful because I don't know if an enemy is going to spawn with something insane that'll just one-shot us? Yeah. But this clearly works. I want to drop my health bar to release the beast, but I don't think we're going to get to. Alright, we got to. Give me a basic kill. Give me feel the blood. Oh, yes, thank you. Feel the blood. That's an RPG. Oh, it's a very slow RPG. Okay. Still potential spook, but not bad. Right, you're a thing now. Oh, this is a brand new enemy. I wasn't expecting this. No, man, not to the new enemy. Okay. Those guys exist now. Elite Ultimate BA loaders are shrunken down versions of ulti loaders that deal even more damage. And that scared me. So, noted. Respect to those from now on. Okay, there's a ulti BA above us. Alright, I'm going for it. You have so much damage, brother. Stop. That's horrifying. Alright, I don't like those. But those are new. Alright, we're good. Release the Beast is very risky, but it is very, very nice. I could farm this for a legendary. Maybe I farm this for a legendary melee shield. Big Thumper with how much more damage? Like double. Plus DR, plus max health. I mean, we lose health regen from that, but like, oh well. Where fired spider? There he is. Oh, it's just Scorch. Just no anything else. All their damage seems fine. I know I'm the one running harder into DigiPeak, but I need a breather every once in a while in this map. It's scary. Alright, there we go. You know, I'm not really seeing a slurry of every item yet. I'm sort of just seeing pistols and rockets still. But I don't think he's actually at that excessive drop pool yet. We could theoretically get a Height of Terra from the DigiPeak quest turn-in, though, since we just found out it is a level 62 or above drop. So I could do that. We could just sit and mash that out. It's real. Alright, I've spent so long farming, and I probably should have picked a BA Sickle instead. But Height of Terra, movement speed, health regen, more damage reduction, the Nova, the Spike, we rolled a Shock Immune, which is pretty funny, I guess. So max health 216. 229, but like we run faster. Was that worth the 30 minutes it took to roll? Probably not. But it's Maliwan, Hyperion, Maliwan, so like that's a pretty good part roll. Alright. Onward and upward, hopefully. Okay. Well, back peak is open. Oh, this is a very wide open area that spawns a lot of BA loaders. Okay. I'm really curious about throwing chucks at binary. I know we won't have Feel the Blood, but like, man, that just looks so funny. What is... Why are my throws, like, the most disgusting thing or, like, the least interesting thing? There feels like there's no in-between with these. It's either just disgusting or just meh. Might take a couple. Okay. We're just gonna roll a decent BA Sickle. And then that's probably where we're stopping for today. Getting OP4 unlocked, having tons of melee damage available, is feeling pretty nice. Alright. 274% melee damage compared to 169. And tons more passive health regen, which gets further buffed by like some of our stuff, I think. So that's pretty cool. I should probably redo the spec a little bit. I probably don't need like one or two things that we have going on, and I could like roll them into something else. Like, is Strip the Flesh? I mean, it's buffing our throws with Feel the Blood stuff a little bit. A lot of bit. It's probably good. I don't know, there's so much of Right Tree that's really good. Like, Pain is power, and then getting Numb Nerves for the massive damage reduction and passive health regen. And then, you know, Elemental Empathy for healing and stuff like that. 4 times damage res on Held Breath on cooldown. Like, stuff like this over here is really, really good. Do I need Blood Explosion or Pull the Pen? No. It's funny, though, but, like, no. I guess it's helping with kill skill duration, though, so... Either way, build's working for right now. This is where we're stopping. OP2 Height of Terra, OP3 BA Sickle. Gonna be rolling into OP4 and Beyond Peak tomorrow. Hopefully things go well. We just get to OP10, we gear up, and life is good. Probably not, but maybe life is good. Day 7.